And as we're setting up, just relax. Relax into being a person in a body. And hold on one second. Relax. Come into being in your body on the planet right now. The wonder that it is to be human, to have a body, to be embodied on the planet. Uh, so let's just breathe with that for a second. Let's actually come to standing, and instead of doing our normal hands up, hands down breathing, just it's hot here, so I am wearing very little. Feeling your feet on the floor, feeling the connection down to the earth through your feet. Even if you can't feel it, imagine it. Imagine what it feels like. And as you're sensing into the connection of your feet, squish up your toes a little. Start to like do what the cats do, scrabbling. So you're drawing in and up and reaching out with your toes. That is the technical term, scrabbling, that baking bread, kneading dough that kitties do. Do it with your feet, feeling yourself on the planet, feeling whatever's under your feet. Actually, I'm on the mat. Now I'm on the wood floor. And then I could be on the carpet, just feeling these different surfaces on the soles of my feet. As you're in this moment, let your awareness really land in presence in your body right now. So you're not thinking about yesterday, tomorrow, what you're gonna have for breakfast or lunch, just being in your body right now. Letting go of everything else, landing. And one more thing to think about, imagine that all the parts of yourself that may have wandered out into the world worrying about this person, how's that going to happen? Invite them back in to your own experience, whatever that means to you. Just inviting all of your cells into full participation with yourself in this moment. And from there, we're just going to take a little shake. So you've got yourself all in there and you're going to bounce around, shake it up. So you're agitating, but in a good way, like enlivening your whole body mind. A little bounce. I've been studying Sanskrit this morning, which is just so fascinating, and finding like a lot of the ways of speaking about things that I've known about for a long time, but oh, there's a whole language for this. So it's really interesting. Let's so you can know something experientially, but not really have the names for it, like the periodic table, right? Oh, I have experienced iron, but what is the code for it? It's just interesting, just more ways of talking about something, about knowing about something. Look behind you, big spiral in your body. We are going to get back to breathing in a minute. But we're just breathing, awakening, enlivening our bodies right now, freeing up some flow. We're going to change this. We're going to go forward and backward with a swing, like swinging your arms forward and backward. Let your upper body do whatever it wants to do. Then we're going to slow it down. You're going to slow, slow, slow. Keep going up over the top. And slow, slow, slow. Up over the top. And then change direction, other way. Doesn't have to be fast. Making these arm circles where actually our arms are moving in the sagittal plane. Front, back, up, down. Right, so this is the sagittal plane. This is the horizontal plane. And let's move in the vertical plane. Let's circle around. So circling in the vertical plane with a bent knee position, as if you've got a wall in front of you and a wall behind you, and you're trying to be as flat in the middle. So cycling, circling and cycling in the vertical plane. Go the other way. We have our up and down and our side here. And then getting some movement in my feet. Little weight shift, moving in my feet. Last one. Bring it in. Shoulders. Circling the shoulders. Chest, lungs, heart. Let your head come into that. So it's softening. Little lift. Exhale. Open your lungs. Exhale. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Easy and loose, not adding tension. Make this as easy as possible. So we're moving to mobilize. And then coming in, we're going to go with wrists, circling the wrists, circling in the elbow, and the arms. And I'm kind of going flat with this. We're going to go the other way, wrists, circling in, elbows, arms, whole arm. Good. That's a lot of mobilizing. Let's just breathe now. So now you've been opened up. Normally we start with the breathing, but now let's take the 6 count inhale, 6 count exhale. So exhale everything out, and then inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale down, radiating outwards. 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale up. 2, gathering in. 4, 5, 6. Radiating out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Add a weight shift. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shift. Inhale. 2, 3. Lift your chest if you can. 5, 6. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 2, 3. We're going to make it a little bit harder. Inhale. 2, 3. Reach your leg out. 4, 5, 6. Take it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Change. Inhale. 2, 3. Reach it forward. 4, 5, 6. Take it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And bring it in. Right. The more we have to concentrate on, the more our brain is going to build new neural pathways to like create this whole thing happening. And when we're doing it with rhythm, adds an extra bonus. So we're going to do one more rhythm thing. I'm just going to turn the sound so that, they don't have access to it. Original sound. There we go. So hopefully you can hear this. If not, you can see it. What we're going to do is do a stomp, clap, stomp, clap, stomp, clap, stomp, clap. Just trying to get a rhythm into our bodies. Walk it. Back. That's it. Just something to work on. Again, we're building neural pathways. We're adding some dance to it. Could be a snap. Me and Anthony were learning. It is. Let's just do that for a second. We're going to ham bone. This is for your brain and your body, mind. You're going to go inside, outside chest, inside, outside chest, inner thigh, outer thigh 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 chest. Make it a little bit more rhythmic. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Sorry, we're not going to go further with that. It's getting too complicated. We're going to take it down, but something maybe to go back to and spend some time with, because I think I did it backwards, because I think it goes outside, inside. I feel like inside, outside feels better. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Inside, outside, up. Inside, outside, up. Inside, outside, up. Hit. Anyway, something to play with. If that's, especially if it's hard, like whenever we find something that's a challenge and our brain goes, ah, we feel a little like we're uh, short circuiting. That's a great learning curve. That's the place where things can change and grow. So we want to try and hit that place for our brains on a regular basis and for our body mind, right? So that we're in relationship with it, right? Patty cake, baker's man. All that kind of stuff is great for children. Oh, I wanted to start with this. Feet are open, rolling across one butt cheek and then the other. I've been meeting a lot of women who have really uh, intense pain in their hips right now. So how do we let go of some of that holding? Not that, I mean, there could be a lot of reasons for it, but this kind of roll across your butt to help release some of that tension. Roll across, and it might just be holding and gripping because of the pain. We're going to take it up and down to the floor. Open it up, circle it, take it down to the floor. Open, open, surrender. Open, open, surrender. Open, open, surrender. And last one, open, open, and surrender. And let's come back into our cross-legged position. Now going side side. Side stretch one way, open it up, take it to the other side. Rib cage, lungs, heart, diaphragm, spine, spinal cord, nervous system, skin, fascia, muscles, tendons, ligaments, everything moving. Hair, even my hair is moving on my head. Let's circle the whole way around, take it sideways, forward, to the side, and open it up. So yeah, we want to lean into what makes us feel alive, right? Like studying the Sanskrit and finding these interconnections with a lot of stuff that I have been doing with my different sounding practices. And I'm just about to teach a workshop at NDEO/ISMETA conference in New York on overtone singing and sounding and micro movement as a means of down regulating the nervous system, coming into bigger awareness. All right, change legs. And I'm getting all this extra information that I can give. Although we don't want to you don't want to over shove. It's only an hour-long workshop, so I'm probably just going to mention this as an outlet that people can look at. Side stretch, these different in the Sanskrit work, like there's different locations in your mouth where the different sounds are coming from. So there's like a guttural, there's like soft palate, hard palate, teeth, and let's circle the whole way around. There's a garbage truck outside which has scared the little white kitty. The sound of the truck. Hey, it's okay. And let's just spiral this, twisting one way and then the other way. Oh, the mat is so irresistible. And then coming in, let's take it down to the floor. Onto your back. Ha. Just rest into the floor for a second. Imagine your bones dropping down into the floor. So bone weight dropping down. Soft tissue softening, melting, letting go. Give yourself to the earth. Nothing to hold up, nothing to pull away, nothing to grasp onto, just relaxing and spreading. spreading out like the body of water that you are. Breathing into that, breathing into the ground, breathing into the earth. And then from there, let's just gently knee drop from side to side, opening and closing, getting a massage again through your butt. This is more great hip release, letting the tissue in your legs internally and externally rotate. Yeah, so this class, maybe it's going to be like rhythm and hips because we do the rhythm stuff at the beginning and a little of hip stuff in the center. And often the rhythm is in your hips, right? We could say that for many different things, whether it's dancing or making sweet love. The rhythm is in your hips. And our bodies have lots of rhythms that are going on all the time. Like there's the rhythm of your cerebrospinal fluid filtering through, nourishing your system. There's the rhythm of your blood, your heart. Lots of rhythms, lots of little systems working together in that coherent body-mind system. All right, come back in. Let's take our arms over our head. Stretch out through one arm and then the other. Just elongate your body. Oh, my kitty has found my water. He's either going to knock it over. Oh, it's right next to the flower, or try the flower, the feather, or try and drink it. Stretching one side, stretching the other, getting longer. And then add a leg. Stretch it out and bring it in. Stretch it out and bring it in. So one side, reaching long, coming back in, and then the other side, reaching long and coming back in. Stretch it out, release, stretch it out, release. And then we're going to leave the knees bent, arms up over your head, both upper body stretching away from the lower body, both arms. Exhale, roll it up. Inhale, lengthen, lift your chest, look up. Exhale, roll it down. Inhale, reach it long. Exhale, rolling up. Inhale, lengthen, open your heart, little arch. Exhale, roll it down. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale. If you can't roll all the way up, then choose either to stay on the floor and just go halfway, or the other choice would be to just come halfway and then lengthen up. You could stay up. So either way, whatever feels better for your back, make it work for you. We're going to change it. You're going to just come halfway down now that you figured it out, changing it. Inhale, open. Exhale, halfway down, inhale. Spiral, serving the sandwiches through the horizontal plane. We open up and present. Exhale. Inhale. Open it up. Exhale. Inhale, palms up. Exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale, open. We're going to come down halfway, either with your hands behind your legs to hold on, or no hands, one leg at a time, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax, let it go. Let's roll back and forth for a second, rounding through your spine, massaging through your back. I do not know what's going on outside, but it sounds like there's a lumberjack cutting down a tree. Hopefully you can't hear that. Taking it into a bigger roll where you're going to bring your weight forward as well. So you'll take it back. See if you can keep going forward. Bring your head weight forward, getting a stretch through your calf and Achilles. So we're into the squat, taking it down, if that's possible. If not, don't worry about it. Good. Last one. And then take it back onto your back. Knees in towards you, circles with your legs. Really relaxed and easy. Relax your lower back. Relax your gut body. Relax your pelvic floor. Relax your inner thighs. Let your hands really do the work here. So it's not the legs as much as, it's a combo platter. Go the other way. but arms and legs working together to make the most relaxed circle where you're not doing a whole lot, but releasing tension in your body, greasing up your hip socket, synovial, and improving the integrity of your femur head in your hip socket. And then come in, open your arms out, spiral, head away from your legs, twisting, looking from one side to the other. So I've had people sometimes say to me who watch the video and they're like, yeah, but it's too hard. Then make it easier for yourself, right? Make it work for you. You don't have to do what I'm doing, but just something that gets you moving at all is going to be better than doing nothing. And eventually it'll be easier. I know the people in my Zoom room are not worried about that, but the people on TV land, maybe you're like, oh yeah, but I can't do that. Then make it different. Do it the way you can do it. Be creative. And bring it in. Hands down by your sides, pelvis up. Circles with your hips. And change direction. My PSA for the day is about scams on the internet and on the phone. I almost got scammed by Spectrum, but it's a false people. But then I was like, no, this is bullshit. I always have my scam detector on, but I want to see. And I'm like, maybe it's real. Anyway, if anyone calls you and offers you anything saying they're from somewhere and call that number back, it's probably a scam. Take it forward and backward. And then the fact that they had tried to do that kind of pissed me off. I was like, oh, anyway, that's the nature of the world. And roll it down. Take your hands down by your sides, knees into your chest. Sadly, most people aren't trying to scam you, in my opinion. Most people are helpful and trying to help out more than harm. Anyway, so that was a Spectrum scam going on, trying to tell me that they were going to give me a better deal. If the deal sounds like it's too good, whether this is in a partner you meet or any, if it seems too good to be true, it is. Anyway, I didn't give them any money and it's all fine, but still, circles with your legs. And that was like a really pro scam. Like they had the put you on hold, like this, that, the other thing. They knew the last four digits of my credit card, which I did not give them, right? They knew a bunch of stuff about me that I did not give them. So it's like, they got your info. They might not have all of it, but they got a lot, and it's not that hard. Change direction. At the same time, I have thought things were scams that weren't scams and like deleted emails or blocked websites that I thought were scams that actually weren't. So that happens too. Better to be safe than sorry. I think especially for older people. I know my dad got scammed out of thousands of dollars. And I think it's, people target older people. And now I think I'm pretty much an older person. Open your feet wide, internally rotate one leg at a time. And other scams, like my Instagram got hacked when I just wasn't totally present. Somebody was asking me for something, and I was kind of between this and that, going to work, thinking about different things. You got to be present. That's it. You got to know what's going on. So, all of this is about, oh, can I calm down into my body and be aware of what's going on and notice? Ooh, this just doesn't feel quite right. Trust yourself. Hands behind your head, legs, or it feels really good. It feels too good to be true. Then it is. Going one. Inhale up, reach it out. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Reaching through your heels, reaching through your toes. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, really long body, 17, stay awake and alive in the feet, 18, 19, 20, and relax, drop it down, free up your spine, wiggle, shake it out. So we're going to just do a little teeny thing inspired by my Sanskrit lesson this morning and also all the sounding practices that I do to just work inside of our mouth, because when we're shaping and making sound inside of our mouth, it's going to be affecting our brain. So we're going to make like an sound really back in our throat, like and then ooh. It's going to be like ooh, uh, ooh, uh, ooh. And that's a staccato way of doing it. We're going to blend it, going oh. I'm changing the pitch. Think of that arc of sound moving from your mouth, from your lips, and the ooh, back to the guttural, back of your throat on the So guttural to lips to guttural. And I'm just adding the pitch change so that it gives you a little bit more. Oh. So it's like the sound is doing this inside of your face. And now since we've done that, I just want to add the eyes, just eyes from side to side. Again, that's going to move inside of our brain, right? Our eyes are part of our brain that's coming out of our cranium. Sounds weird. And then we're going to do up and down without moving your head, just up and down. And then we're going to do diagonals. So high right to low left, high left to low right. Go back and forth each diagonal a couple of times. And then you're going to circle your eyes, looking around. Make the circle as big as you can. See what's out there, and then go the other way. Good. And then come in. Just take your fingers in here and move it from side to side. So it's like you're taking this little, there's a lymph area in there, and you're clearing it up, but you're also unblocking the nose on one side, unblocking it on the other side. You can see my nose moving side to side. Good. So that is our little face brain exercise. Taking it back onto your mat on all fours. We want to consider like any of this work that we're doing is for the whole body mind. It's not just, oh, I'm working so my butt is perfect or my legs or this or that. Let's work for function and expression in a way that's really healthy, not an objectified from the outside way, but a way that our body is healthier and more coherent, meaning it's working together. So we're going to come onto all fours, curl your toes under, take your weight back towards your heels, stick out your butt. You can stay in the arch, just moving forward and backward. Feel your hands pushing the floor away. And then over the top of your foot, round your spine, take it backwards and forwards. So curled, weight going backwards and forwards. And then we're going to do opposite arm to leg. So we're going to go out, touch it together, reach it out, and come down. Changing out, in, out, and down. Contralateral movement, cross-body movement, really great for our brain. Out, in, and our nervous system, out and down. And I mean, we could think of our nervous system as the extension of our brain through our body. All this information coming down through our spinal cord, moving out to the peripheral edges of our limbs. Out, in, out, change. Out, in, out, change, out, in, out, change. Last one, out, in, out. Come down onto your elbows, curl your toes under. You're going to press your butt up to the ceiling. Reach your tail to the ceiling, push your elbows into the floor, reach your heels down towards the floor, scoop your belly in, and elongate your spine. So we're not like tightening up our belly, but we're kind of letting it scoop in like it's drawing into the sort of vacuum where you're moving your gut body around. Then let your gut body drop and relax, and then scoop it in again. Let it relax, scoop it in. Let it relax, scoop it in. Let it relax, scoop it in, and come down. Right? Anytime we do that kind of work where we're changing our relationship to gravity and we're giving our organs a chance to move in different ways, we're increasing the integrity of the tissue inside of our body. Right? We're asking it to do something different, which is one reason why inversions are good for you. Let's take it all the way onto your belly. Hands next to your chest. We're going to do a baby cobra head circle, so ear towards your shoulder, coming up, other shoulder, bangs to the floor, circling around, up, sideways, and down. Circle, up, 3 or 4 on each side, and the other way. One of my feet is cramping because I had too much coffee and not enough water this morning. Last one. And then coming all the way up, hands next to your chest, all the way up, lift and open, take it back down. Looking out and up, lift, open, bring it down. Taking it up. If you want to, bend your knees. Try to touch your toes to your head. Take it back down. Again, coming up, bend, and release. And last one. Up, bend or not. Release it down. Bend your legs and just let them fall from side to side, massaging out the front of your quads, releasing your lower back. Circles, massaging out your quads. Relax your feet or mobilize your feet. Change direction. Relax your tail. Relax your belly. Relax your gut body. No extra tension. Letting go. Softening. And then you're going to curl your toes under, head onto your hands, and just push up and down. Try to relax your body as much as you can here. Soften, melt. Easy inside your body, letting go. And then taking your hands next to your chest, we're going to press it all the way up into a plank, into a downward dog, and just stretch one foot and then the other, calf and Achilles. Roll it forward into a plank. Find your plank, drop your head, push with your arms, roll it up to the ceiling, and lower your heels. Heels lift high, scoop the belly in, round your spine, roll it forward. Reach out through your heels, drop your head, push with your arms, roll it up to the ceiling, lower your heels. Heels high, scoop, round, roll it forward. Find your plank, drop your head, push, roll it up, lower your heels. 2 more, up, scoop, roll it forward, find it, drop your head, push, roll it up, butt to the ceiling, lower, last one, up, scoop it in, roll it forward. Let's take it into a quick side plank. 3 circles in one direction. You can put your knee down if you need to make this easier. 3 circles the other way. Change it to the other side. 3 circles, opening. Breathing, change direction. Come back. Bring the knees down. We're going to do this knee exercise, which really helps me. And that is just coming up. And then I'm going to open my knees a little bit so that they're slightly wider, like they're maybe a little wider than my sit bones. Going up and down, just so I have a good base of support. Up, taking it back down. If you want, you can curl your toes under. Take it down there, feeling into these 2 different ways of going up and down. Toes curled under or not. If this is too much for your knees, skip it. Do something different. Or do it slower. The other version is to take it back And then feels very different depending on what your feet are doing. I'm not going back super far. I'm just going back as far as is manageable for me to fairly easily come back up. Last one. Good. And release. And let me just see the time check. Everybody likes to do faster classes. Let's take it down into a straddle. You're going to arch and then point, curl, and round. Reach out through your tail, arch your back. You're still seated, so we're not trying to go forward. We're just arching, flexing, and then pointing and curling. You can think that your foot is doing the same thing as your spine. Arch, curl, and round. Inhale, arch, exhale, point, inhale, arch, exhale, curl. Lots of movement in the discs and vertebra. So there's movement in there. They can readjust. If it hurts, don't go that far. Good. And then we're going to do a circle, rib cage circling over your pelvis. Let the whole thing free up. Change direction. Hands out to the side. Take it over, side stretch. Inhale, open, over to the other side. Inhale, open, flex, face your knee. Bring it up, other side. Bring it up. Side stretch. Lengthen up. Side stretch. Lengthen up. Flex your feet. Take it down towards your knee and push. Down towards your knee and push. And then taking it down the center into your pancake. You can also do this with the soles of your feet together in Baddha Konasana. So if you've had it with the straddle, feel free to bring your feet together. If you can go down, breathe into it. The one thing I'll say for this hot weather that we're having, it's great for stretching. It's great for sweating. It's good for us to sweat. It's good for us to stress our bodies a little bit. Not all the time, not too much, but when we're listening and go, okay, that's too much, now I need to go in. But where our bodies get too hot or too cold, it might be uncomfortable, but it's actually, when we can do it by choice, it's good for our system to be able to take on stress and be okay, right? Side to side. I'm not saying go out there and get heat stroke. I'm not saying go out there and get frostbite, because certainly both of those things are possible. But small doses of enough heat that you're really going to sweat, or enough cold that you're actually going to shiver, that's great for your system. Small doses that you choose, deeply listening to your system. And if it's too much, stop, right? That's the one thing that we don't always hear about, the stop when it's too much. We live in a very sort of force it culture for our bodies. All right, let's take it into a forward fold. Turn your feet in slightly, hang down, shift a little bit from side to side. So feet are turned in. It's going to give you a different stretch in the outside of your calf, in your peroneals. Shifting from side to side a little bit. Might feel really weird. And then come to parallel and again shift from side to side. And then bend your knees and roll it all the way up, coming up to the top. Inhale, open, fill up your lungs. Exhale, bounce and shake. Shake it out, maybe a little jump. Easy and loose. Jingle, jingle, jangle your body. Let go. Inhale, open. Exhale, shake it out, bounce. Free it up, let go. Let go of whatever you don't need to hold on to. Big, full kinesphere shake. And then one more inhale, open it up, and exhale, let it go. Let me come in and see what's happening. Oh, I got people out there in the world watching. Nice to see that there are people out in the world besides my Zoom room. Feel free to like and subscribe. Send me messages. Maybe consider being a Patreon subscriber or buying me a coffee. I have all of those. I stopped putting the links for that stuff in the bottom, but maybe I'll do it again. I'm like, oh, all of this business. I'm just not into the business or the sales pitch, even though I just did it. Anyway, love to you all out there in TV.